On Playbook Pro, the New England Football Journal is all over the region covering college, high school, and the Patriots. This week, one of their reporters, Kevin Stone, joined Aniacon to break down the matchup.
Thanks, Sam. Welcome back to another edition of the Playbook Pro. We have New England Football Journal's Kevin Stone joining us this week. Kevin, obviously a big win this past week in Buffalo. 5 games into the Vrabel era. What kind of a win does that do for what he's trying to establish here?
It's huge, and there's so many reasons for it. Just mostly the messaging. You know, the team can start buying in to what's being sold, and that's not to say that they weren't buying in, but when you get a result like that, in prime time, on the road, hostile environment, the way they did it too, having a late drive with your back against the wall, there's just so many positive things to take out of that.
And then for a 4th straight week, Drake May having a completion percentage over 70%. Just how impressed have you been with just his level of play and just his ability to go into a hostile environment like Buffalo and get the job done?
I think you learned a lot about him last week, and that's not to say we hadn't learned a lot these last 16, 17 games that he had played, but we hadn't seen him, get a comeback drive for a win, which we finally saw. But again, more so just the points. Some of the throws he made were it was ridiculous. So you can see his growth day by day. It's hard not to love everything we've seen out of him so far.
The team hoping to keep that momentum going when they visit the Saints this week. Just another first-year head coach in Kellen Moore. Just what do you think the team needs to do to keep that momentum going this week?
You can't take a step backwards. I think, that's easy to say, but you have to keep building off of last week. You cannot, make this a close game or I know it's a 3.5-point line right now, but if they are the team we think they are, you win this game by 10 to 14 points. You blow them out, you take that crowd out of it early, and again, you establish that this is who you are now. That was not just an aberration last week. We're a team that can go somewhere and dominate on the road.
All right, Kevin, of course, we always appreciate the time. And Sam, back to you.